to the game. Oh yeah, boy. Alright, where the Saints at, bruh? Come on, bruh. Not now. Nobody cares, bro. Brethren. Where's the Saints, bruh? Wow. Bengals, I'm looking for the Bengals. If they even have them on the team. Yeah, that's how bad they are, really. How are they in 80, bro? They should be in the 70s. They're literally freaking, what's it called? They're 1-14. They're 1-14.
No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special.
Okay, coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints.
First kick ever. Oh, no, no.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
And
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals on offense, and there's Andy Dalton. And for Dalton, Charles, 2019 almost certainly the toughest of his 9 NFL seasons. Things, though, in his defense, started off on the wrong foot when he lost his top wideout for so many years, A.J. Green, to an ankle injury in training camp.
I saw what you did there.
Wrong foot, ankle.
Yeah, very good. Very clever.
Yep,
let's face it, though. They started to a big losing streak. Andy Dalton was 0-8 and then got benched for Ryan Finley, their draft choice out of North Carolina State, but he didn't produce results. And they brought Dalton back in Week 13 and got the Bengals into the win column. That was a huge win for them.
God, they really do suck.
I do think that Andy Dalton
it's already
is going to be on the open market and will be in a different uniform in 2020.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. They're going to face an uphill
Cameron
battle
Jordan
here on
could take
3rd
any
and
of these
long.
men, bro.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Passing.
What did Cameron Jordan just do? Oh, we could have been sacked this man.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Ooh, it's the guy again that you sacked.
Coming in and dropping for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And we say it all the time.
Already
have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Marcus Sherrills deep for the Saints.
Oh, he punts with his left foot? Ew. Finally got him down. I need Kamara to return this.
Officially 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. There's Drew Brees as he comes out onto the field, the 40-year-old quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. He'll turn 41 in January, by the way. He already is the NFL's all-time passing yards leader. He could be the all-time. And the pressure gets to Brees as he's taken down.
No, the pressure got to me.
The big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
On it. Catch it.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Brees. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Yeah, they had to get the fat boy, 99. Why is 99 always fat?
3rd and 10 now. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now Brees. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Someone knew exactly what he needed to get to pick up that 1st down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides, when that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
Ready. Yellow lady.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons.
No, I'm kidding.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Let's get a quick look at the Saints offense.
And the play of this offensive line is going to be so important in this game because we saw the sack a minute or so ago. They've got to be able to give their guy time to throw. That means communication and being physical is vital. Otherwise, this could be a long game.
On 2nd and 7, Brees.
Brees, you are the GOAT. Bruh, stop doing that, bruh. You weak ass.
Some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half
Bruh, my friend
defensive
thinks I
back.
throw like this. My friend thinks I run.
Brees now forced out to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep, and this is caught inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You had to figure they'd take a shot downfield on 3rd and long, so the old cliche came into mind right away for me. Who wants it more? You always hear about receivers, you hear about their hands, their moves, their speed. How about the positioning and the desire to go get that one out of the air?
Brees now to throw. Dancing to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Brees. Escape, and he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Josh Hill there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy. Running his routes, because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Bengals set to get the football back here, and it's been an incredibly disappointing first year for head coach Zach Taylor. Of course, last year won a lot of games, was in the Super Bowl as an assistant with the Rams, but 5 road games in the first half of the season didn't help. In fact, their first 6 games of the year, Charles, if we think back to it, listen to this: Seahawks, 49ers, Bills, Steelers, then Arizona, okay, but then the Ravens. I mean, that is a tough stretch. Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Dalton on the draw to Mixon. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Jet sweep. Boyd with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. David Onyemata able to take him down. It's a loss of 3.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Room to run inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
That's it, buddy. We're going to work.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Dalton now to pass. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Bullet good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
Can't wait to get the ball, bro. I put Lutz
with a
in as the
Cincinnati
quarter.
touchdown.
It's gonna be funny, bro. Taste from you, taste from you, taste from you, taste from you.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's get run, bro.
Lutz.
Told you, let's get run, bro.
One tackle, but then
I should be
quickly
like,
brought down.
yeah,
For a nice little
second.
gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
70, Indy.
Second down.
Let's see how it goes, bro.
And he's going to let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, 64 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of focus. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a first carry from Giovanni Bernard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Andy Dalton. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Dalton, 1st and 10. Got his man. It's Eifert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make.
Now he's hit, and Dalton lost the football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. We have hit halftime, still 2. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. 7 now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend.